Well, at least there's one person in Hollywood who is sick and tired of all of the woke BS that continues to infect society today. My friends, George Lucas has reached the end of his rope when it comes to all of this nonsense, and he absolutely obliterates it in this absolutely fantastic video and interview that we're going to be checking out here today. It is glorious stuff, okay? So, George Lucas has been at the Cannes Film Festival, and during some of the interviews there, he absolutely just shreds all of the woke nonsense that continues to surround Star Wars and all of these little infiltrators that are trying to completely destroy the franchise. And unfortunately, because of Disney, they have done a pretty good job of that. But let's go ahead and jump into this today. Always discriminating against something. George Lucas defends criticism that Star Wars actors are all white men. And we've seen this with Disney Star Wars, where they have completely, basically just removed all white men altogether. And they have used Star Wars as nothing more than a vehicle for DEI identity politics nonsense. So legendary filmmaker George Lucas reportedly defended Star Wars against criticism he faced over the years for the perceived lack of diversity in his casting, which apparently before Disney, Star Wars was extremely non-diverse. It was basically just all white men, guys. Lando apparently didn't exist. Mace Windu apparently didn't exist. You know, Leia didn't apparently exist. I mean, Padme apparently didn't exist. The list could go on and on, okay? So let's get into this today and see what is going on. Lucas spoke on the matter during an appearance at the 2024 Cannes Film Festival, May 24th, according to People, where he is receiving a very high prestigious award for just the work that he has done for Hollywood. They would say it's all white men. I'd say it's not. Most of the people are aliens. And that, to me, seems to be as diverse as you can get, right? Lucas said. And the idea is you're supposed to accept people for what they are. Whether they're big and furry or whether they're green and whatever, the idea is all people are equal. And that was a way of saying people are always discriminating against something, and sooner or later, that's what's going to happen. I mean, we're already starting with AI saying, well, we can't trust those robots. And, you could also say that, the discrimination against white men, especially in Hollywood, especially straight white men, has grown exponentially over the past few years. Lucas insisted that he never hesitated in recruiting actors from all walks of life for his Star Wars projects. Who do you think the heroes are in these stories? What do you think Princess Leia was? She was the head of the rebellion. So, and he is completely correct about this. And we have this absolutely fantastic video here where he is absolutely roasting Disney for the complete mishandling that they have done with Star Wars. So let's check out this video here.
It's time to let go and let somebody else do it. Even though, like with Empire Strikes Back and some, I ended up having to be on the set the whole time, but it's like I was the only one that really knew what Star Wars was, and Kirsch and I were really good friends, so it was like, and so I was like the consultant, the advisor who actually knew the world, because there's a lot to it. The Force, nobody understood the Force. Nobody, what they do is, and then they started other ones when I sold the company, and they, a lot of those ideas that were in there sort of got lost. But yeah, that's the way it is.
And indeed, that is the case. After Disney bought Star Wars, the actual ideas of what Star Wars was have been completely lost, and it's absolutely just ridiculous. It's so sad to see, but this is unfortunately the reality of the situation. F Disney, that's all I can say at the end of the day. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. What do you think about what George Lucas says here? Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.